Okay, I'd like to call to order the regular scheduled meeting of the Elk Grove Park District for September 8th, 2022. Can we have a roll call, please?
President Cook,
Here.
Commissioner Carlson,
Here.
Commissioner Walls,
Here.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Here.
Commissioner Biecki's absent.
Okay, and next is approval of the minutes for August 25th, 2022 for the Committee of the Whole, as well as the August 25th, 2022 regular meeting minutes. All in favor of approving those minutes, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All aye?
Yes.
Okay, 3 ayes. And then next is for the closed session minutes of August 25th, 2022. I need a motion and a second.
So moved. Second.
Okay, roll call to approve.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Walls,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
President Cook.
Yes. Okay, next is public communication, comments from the audience. Do we have any comments from the audience?
No comments, Mr. President.
Okay, thank you. Come on up if you would to the microphone.
I could just hand this if you want to get on with the celebration of some kind, so I don't,
You want to come on after the celebration?
no, I just didn't know if I could.
Sure, no,
if you
go
just
ahead.
want- Okay, I just wanted to, my name's Dave Millis, longtime Elk Grove resident, and I wanted to comment on some things that were said at the last board meeting, some of them possibly the result of an email I sent on the Pavilion Aquatics. Because I was interested if there was going to be any discussion on the topic at the next board meeting, I reviewed the tape on the website. Suffice it to say, I was a bit surprised when a board member said in a review of pool finances, and I'm quoting, "We didn't build the pool for 8 lap swimmers. Common complaint lately of lap swimmers is, oh, you're sticking a second or third person in my lane so that you can have other programming in there. All I wrote in here is, quit crying about sharing, that's life." The email trail was the result of a lengthy time frame, almost 60 days, trying to raise some awareness on topics such as communications, pool closures, facilities, and increased participation in activities such as the aerobics, the swim team, swim lessons, and lap swimming. Unfortunately, none of the above topics were actually raised during the meeting's discussions. My only point is this: if you're going to review a topic from a patron, you should consider discussing what was written and spoken in more detail and not take it in a different direction and not even review the other patron, the comments, the patron's other comments. There's a lot more than 8 lap swimmers, and when there are expansions and other activities, the lap swimmers would be the ones most impacted. And that was what I just wanted to say, because I watched that and it was kind of condescending for lap swimmers. So.
All right, and I made those comments, and I stand by my comments because I'm supposed to have feedback, and it wasn't had anything to do with your email. This has been since the pool opened. We've been running at a loss, and during COVID, we had less aquatic swimmers there. So we challenged staff to bring more and more events to those pools. The warm water therapy pool, the 8 lanes. It's going to get more and more crowded. That's the goal of me, even as a resident of town, is to have active, productive facilities. And as that happens, I find more and more people that have to, instead of having 4 lanes open, maybe 2 lanes are open, and we're doubling and tripling up the amount of swimmers in there, Dave. And that is their complaint to me, is they would prefer to be swimming by themselves. And we, especially me, I'm strong enough to have a mindset that says, you've got to ignore the 1 or 2 comments that they don't like it and tell them the real facts are, and we have to make some money there so that we can go ahead and have other facilities. That was my thinking behind my comments. So I'm not shying away from my comments because it happens to me. People complain to me that when they get doubled and tripled up that they don't like it. And what I'm saying is, I don't care if they don't like it, that's the way it's going to be. So could I have said it better? Probably, but I still stand behind my feelings.
Couple of things. Does anybody know how many lap swimmers there are?
I don't know how many lap swimmers there are.
I agree. I don't either. All I know is in the morning when I go, there's more than 8 lap swimmers just in the hour that I'm there.
Right.
And second of all, we had a conversation on the phone, and I thought you knew how I felt, because you called me.
That is correct, but we
And-
also didn't
and-
talk about that
I
comment.
didn't
We didn't talk
interrupt.
about how many people are in each lane. I'm talking about consistently, I've said this to staff.
And I'll say, you can't put 3 people in a lane. I don't care what you think. You can't, because of all the different levels that swimmers are. I've never seen, and I've been swimming for a long time. Unless you're on a swim team, you don't have 3 people in the lane. It's just not plausible, the width of the lanes.
Then I'll go back to my math. Yes, I also swam on the swim team. So, Dave, how many lanes do we have there? If I can't put 3 people in a lane, how many people? Maybe 8 was being disingenuous, but you're telling me 16?
Well, I don't know. You're the one telling me that it's just not plausible, and there's only 8 lap swimmers. I can guarantee you there's more than that, and if we don't have an idea of how many people are impacted in reality, why is it that the lap swimmers have to be, say, taken to a different level and other activities keep getting added in? I mean, I'm just bringing it up. I want you to know how I feel.
Okay.
Because I was surprised by the way it was said, and almost a condescending that what I was saying was
And
not
what I'm
really
telling you, it wasn't your
necessary. And I've
conversation
just-
with me.
I don't interrupt, so there were other things in the email, and from what I was told, the rest of the board had these.
Yeah.
And there was more to it than just, how many are in a lane. And I would just suggest that if people want to know the other things I was concerned about, is go back and read the email. Because I'm speaking for myself, but there's other lap swimmers that are not thrilled sometimes either. So,
And I think one of the things, and I don't recall everything that was in the email. I remember reading it, but I think the communication can always be improved upon. As Commissioner O'Malley said, we're trying to maximize the use of that pool because it was very expensive to build, and the more events and the more swimmers we bring there, then yeah, it might infringe on what used to be open to the lap swimmers all the time was available. As we do more programming, it may change that availability, okay? And so I do agree that as staff, we encourage them to make sure they're communicating with the users as to what those changes are. And then if there's still conflicts, you have to address it with staff and ultimately us. But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
So,
interrupt.
I'm sorry,
And I'll just mention that the summer is probably the best time for lap swimmers, especially like the last couple summers, there's been very little rain during the weeks. So those lanes are used, quite a bit. Once the outdoor pool is closed, all of those people are gonna be moved inside, and there's a lot less lanes available. And that's something that's gonna happen. So.
yes, and I know they do their best to try and coordinate that,
I've had discussions with one of the staff members that I was dealing with, and we talk and everything's fine, and we try and just talk about what some of the issues are.
Okay.
And I just go back that it was more saying that lap swimmers are just, don't worry about it, you have to deal with it. It's not looking at potentially other options. So,
Okay.
that's it, thank you.
Thank you. Any other comments on that? Okay. Any other comments from the audience? Okay. Correspondence, did any commissioners have any correspondence?
None?
Nope. Okay, now the fun part of the meeting, we have some special guests here. The Ignite dance team
Sure was.
is here, and we'd like to, come on, if you want to come up and introduce your team here.
I would love to. My name is Jessica Byrick, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm the dance coordinator here at the Park District. Thank you for having us tonight, and we're here to recognize our lovely Ignite Junior and Ignite Senior dancers, as well as our Ignite Company Director, Miss Jacqueline Schwartz back there, for their amazing accomplishments throughout their season, as well as at their national competition that they participated in this past July. So I think Miss Jacqueline's gonna come up here and talk to you guys a little bit about their experiences at nationals this past summer and all of the wonderful and amazing things that they experienced there during that week. As you can see, our dancers are all holding awards. If you guys wanna hold those up. And I think you'll also have an opportunity to come up here as well and introduce yourselves, and you can let them know what company you're a part of as well. But we're gonna start with Miss Jacqueline, who's gonna fill you guys in a little bit. Come on up.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, girls. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Schwartz. I've worked for the Elk Grove Park District for about 16 years now, and I've worked for the Dance Center for over 10 years. I've been the Ignite Company Director for all of its seasons. We're about to enter our 5th season. Our first season, we started with 6 dancers, and we're entering our 5th season with 23. So that's a great accomplishment and a testament to how wonderful these dancers are doing and what our program is doing. We had the opportunity to go to a national dance competition this summer in Sandusky, Ohio. We brought 17 dances, and of those 17 dances, 8 of them placed in the top 5, and an additional 3 placed in the top 10. And there were over 550 dances that participated in this competition. So I'm really proud of them. It was a full week, Monday through Friday, that they were there. And at the end of the week, there are special dances that get picked to compete again, to perform again, out of all of those 550. We had 2 dances that got chosen to perform again in the finals. So it was a great honor and the first time it's ever happened for our dance company. So I would like for the dancers to come up and say their name, and if they want to share something about their experience or something positive about the Ignite Dance Company, they're welcome to do so.
Okay.
It's a little high. Hi, I'm Izzy. I'm on Ignite Senior, and my favorite part of nationals was celebrating Freddie's birthday because he's our team leader. He's so fun to be with, and he hypes us up. Yeah, he hypes us up all the time, and he makes me so excited to perform. And also performing our dances, sadly for the last time, but they were really fun to perform.
Okay.
I like that part of life of the party.
Hi, I'm Emily Domke. I'm on Ignite Senior, and I think Nationals is such a great experience to go to because normally when we go to regional competitions, we compete against people who are local, but Nationals, obviously, it's from people all over the state or different states and stuff, and I think it's an amazing experience to go to, and having 2 of our dances place on the championship was amazing, and that it was our first year being able to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Rose Rader, and I'm on Ignite Junior. I was very happy to go to nationals for the first time, and as the youngest on the team, I am very proud to go. I am Piper. And my favorite part of nationals was the red carpet gala.
Hi, I'm Litzy, and I am a part of the Ignite Junior team, and Ignite, the national competition was very exciting for me because it was my first time, and it really brought us together as a team, and I really enjoyed it.
Hi, my name is Sonia Sanaford, and I'm on Ignite Junior. And my memories from nationals were fun because I was with my friends, Hi, my name is Addison, and my favorite part from Nationals was making new memories and the experience I learned from this year. I'm Juliana, and I love being part of Ignite because we are all friends and we all support each other.
Hi, I'm Isabel, and my favorite part about Nationals is spending time with everyone because this is like my third time at Nationals, and every time we just get so close and we're all so supportive of each other, and it's always so fun.
Hi, I'm Emma, and my favorite part of Nationals was definitely being on stage all together for awards because we're also supportive of each other and we really get close, and it was an experience for Ignite Junior and Ignite Senior to get closer.
Hi, I'm Riley, and my favorite part about Nationals was making the national finals. It was an experience that I'll never forget.
I know it's coming. I love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you for all the support.
Hi, I'm Kendall. I have been on Ignite since it was just like the 6 of us. And I can say that as a team, we've gotten so close together. Like, we can literally say anything to each other, and we all love each other very much. And Nationals was just the cherry on top this year. So.
Hi, my name is Victoria, and I'm on Ignite Senior, and this is my third Nationals, and leading up to this point, we have worked really hard, and I'm really proud of us because we have accomplished a lot, and doing it with my friends has been very fun, and I will always remember it.
My name is Sharania, and I'm on Ignite Senior, and I'm really glad that we got to go to Nationals this year because I made a lot of great memories with my friends, and I was happy I got to perform our dances one last time on the stage.
Hi, my name is Jaden, and I'm on Ignite Senior, and my favorite part of Nationals was probably the team dinners because we always know how to make each other laugh.
Well, thank you guys for allowing us for each of the girls to come up here and say a little bit about being part of the team. Just to kind of reiterate what they've talked about, their support for one another, thanks to each other, and Miss Jacqueline is a prime example as well, and of course all of our parents that are here and are absolutely part of this super important support system that we have going on as well is really special. And so special shout out to Miss Jacqueline, who, as she mentioned before, has worked really hard to build this team into something really big. It is the only one of our 6 performance companies that has grown so much throughout the seasons. To reiterate, we started in 2018 with a group of 6 dancers, and we've grown to 23 dancers this season for our new upcoming season here. So I think all of their growth in our program in Ignite, these girls are dancing 5 to 8 hours a week in the studio, and then above and beyond that, all of their community performances, the 4 competitions that we participate in regionals throughout the year, our national competition at the end of the season, and then they also participate in a convention earlier in the year. They truly are dedicating their extracurricular time to dance, and they're choosing the Elk Grove Park District's Pavilion Dance Center and Miss Jacqueline and Ignite to do that, and we're so grateful for that. So thank you, girls. And thank you to our parents who also had some on-stage time this year as well.
And
They were our prop handlers all season long, and they did it in some amazing record times. So thank you guys for all of that. And it's been a super fun season, and our new season is already kicked off with a great start, and you'll catch us in the parade on the 17th.
So before you leave, can
Yes.
you tell us a little bit about, in case anybody's watching, and
Sure.
you know, if there's other people out there interested in joining or becoming dancers in the club, how do they go about doing it, and at what level is it? Is there a lower level that they come in as beginners and work up to the competition, or can you share a little bit about how, if somebody's out there interested, how they would join?
Well, registrations are already open for our new fall season of dance, both recital and non-recital classes, which kick off next week, the week of September 12th. We have already held company auditions for this upcoming season. We hold them in the spring, and then we hold a makeup audition over the summer. If they are interested in being part of one of our competition or performance company groups, we have many different levels to choose from. We've got minis, we've got juniors, we've got teen, we have Ignite Junior, Ignite Senior, and we also have Thrive. So we've got something for every age group, every ability, and everybody's comfort level for how much they're committing to dance. So Ignite Senior and Junior are our highest commitments to dance throughout the season. As I had mentioned, they're taking technique and rehearsal classes 5 to 8 hours throughout the week, and then on top of that, community performances, regional competitions, and national competition, and then also participating in a local dance convention on top of that. So Ignite is our most elite group, and we now have 2 levels of Ignite. So we have Ignite Junior and Ignite Senior. So our Ignite Junior dancers are our younger dancers, and our Ignite Senior dancers are a little bit older than they are. But as you can see, even though they're 2 separate groups, they still absolutely support each other and still create all the magic that happens at Ignite together as one big team, which is really nice.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Any other questions?
Yeah, I just had one for Jackie. We talked about how you've been here before. We talked about the music you choose and how you did it. But is it the skill set of the girls that you work through when you pick? Is it going to be tap, jazz, ballet? What do you try to incorporate that? Do you force, like, this is what we're going to learn and this is what the dance is going to be? Or do you see the skill set and kind of blend the two?
Yeah, it's more the latter, Bill. I look at the dancers and we look at, where do they need to grow, but what also are they going to succeed in? So I always work to create pieces and dances and choreography that will challenge the dancers, but that also will be a good fit and they will be successful with. So all of my parents right now want to know what I'm choosing for this upcoming season. So you asked the perfect question. I get asked about once a week what the songs are for our upcoming season, but it varies in style. We don't typically do tap in Ignite, but we typically do an array of lyrical, jazz, and contemporary movement.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Any other questions? Okay, thank you for coming and congratulations, and we'll see you. You're going to be in the parade.
Thank you,
right?
ladies. Yep,
We'll see you in the parade. Okay, next items, recommendations for acceptance and approval. Item A, approval of estimated cost of travel, meals, and lodging for the 2022 National Annual Conference, Park District Conference, from September 19th to the 23rd. Commissioner Cook and the amount of, and Commissioner Malley will be attending, and the amount is $1,957.85 for Commissioner Cook and $1,957.85 for Commissioner O'Malley.
I'm not going to vote for myself, so.
Well, I need a motion and a second.
So moved. Second.
Okay. And can we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Wells?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Next is,
I was only going to say, it's worth mentioning that, we never had to do this before when I first came on, but a law was created so that, it's for transparency and making sure there's no abuses going on, not only for commissioners, but staff. So I think it's a good thing, and, hopefully we'll have a good time.
yeah, for those that don't know, this is once a year, National Park Districts put together a conference, and it's basically a convention where educational learning goes on, where you share across the country what other park districts are doing, what the latest trends are. There's educational courses to take while you're there, as well as an exhibit hall that shows all the latest equipment, technologies, and things going on. So it really helps as a prelude to doing our capitals in November and December, to see some of the stuff that's out there that we might be able to bring from around the country, bring back to Elk Grove.
Well, it's been probably 12 years since I've been to a national, but the board expects and is mandatory for, if you go, you do take some of these educational classes.
Right.
So there's more to it than just
And
going
filling out paperwork that we
Correct.
provide Ben,
Right.
classes attended and how time was spent.
So it's,
and
our time is, well, it's probably not equal to staff's time, but we do have things we have to do, or else it doesn't justify the $2,000 a year.
Absolutely.
Well, it's the same as state conference.
Yeah.
Right.
No different in what we expect out of the employees and out of commissioners if they're going to attend.
Okay, next is item B, approval of payment application 21 from Fred Quinn Corporation for construction management services for the Fox Run Golf Links Clubhouse and Maintenance Facility Project in the amount of $74,845.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions?
Is that it, Ben? Or Brad?
Everything is done. We have a retention of about 17,000 that'll come at the final. What we're waiting for before they'll submit that is I need full occupancy, and that's coming. So there's just we got everything squared away with the fire department, and now we're just waiting for. There's one other thing, and I can't remember exactly why I can't think of it right now, but it's building occupancy, and then we're good. And then they'll submit a final, and the project's closed.
Okay. We got a motion, a second? Roll call?
Did you get a motion yet?
Mm-hmm.
I'll make a motion.
I did, I thought.
Yeah, we already did it.
I'll build it.
Okay, so roll call then.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Wells?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Item C, approval of change order from Upland Design Limited for the additional playground design required by including custom dynamo net structure and expansion of the proposed play area, totaling a change in professional services in the amount of $16,670.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion is second. Any discussion?
What park is this?
This is Marshall Park. This is for the
Okay.
additional work I've asked, that we've discussed about the new
Gotcha.
expansion of the new playground and additional equipment.
They have to read that.
Yep. Would you like me to?
Yeah.
I recommend that the president find that the change order for a total of $16,670 is in the best interest of the Park District and otherwise authorized by law, and that the president be directed to make such a determination in writing, and further authorize that upon being provided with said written determination from the president, the executive director be and hereby is authorized and directed to execute and deliver each such change order.
Okay. So is that amended motion?
Fair enough.
Seconded? Okay. That's right, okay. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Wells?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, item D, approval of the pay request from Halloran and Youch Incorporated for the installation of sprinklers for the Fox Run Driving Range Irrigation Project, amount of $34,500.
So moved.
Second. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Wells,
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
President Cook.
Yes. And lastly, item E, approval of the purchase of number two wide area mowers from Reindeer.
Reinders.
Reinders, okay. Through Sourcewell contract 031121-GTC, including trade-in and in the amount of $181,499.64.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions? Discussion? Roll call, please.
Commissioner O'Malley,
Yes.
Commissioner Carlson,
Yes.
Commissioner Wells,
Yes.
President Cook.
Yes. Okay, items for information. Leisure services, Tiffany.
So over at the Sheila Ray Adult Center, we are at currently 257 members. And in August, they were pretty busy. They hosted senior prom on August 4th at the Garden Terrace. They also took a couple different trips. One was a mystery lunch trip to Port Edwards and Algonquin, and the other one was to Potawatomi Casino. We also wanted to give a special thank you to the Elk Grove Fire Department for hosting a My ID medical bracelet event where 18 seniors signed up for their medical profile. This basically means in an emergency they'd be able to access the patient's full medical history with that bracelet. In aquatics, we want to welcome Katie Dunn as our aquatics manager to the leisure services team. She just started here a little over a week ago. So welcome, Katie. The PAC closure did take place during the month of August, from August 13th through the 16th. I also wanted to give a special shout out to staff who received an exceeds in their audit on Saturday, August 27th. For athletics, there's still time to register for the Adult Bags League. It's open for fall registration. The league starts September 28th, and it will be hosted again at Fox Run. For youth athletics, registration is currently open for basketball and will remain open through October 1st. Travel baseball is also holding additional tryouts for 8U and 9U teams coming up on September 25th. Over at the indoor skate park, they are scheduled to open on October 1st for the indoor season. In cultural arts, we want to welcome Matt Dooms as the new theater director and Lexi as our new Rising Stars director. The auditions for the fall musical Descendants will be on September 12th. In dance, we want to welcome Samantha to our dance team. She is going to be assisting part-time with dance operations. And you just saw our Great Ignite dancers who have already kicked off their next season and will be in the parade this next weekend. For early childhood, we started school August 29th and 30th. We welcomed back 130 students, and there is still room for registration. Under Fitness Center, group fitness classes are on the rise. This August, we had 1,252 total participants compared to only 1,068 last year at this time. In the rentals department for August, we had a total of 125 rentals and parties and 3 entire park rentals. For school care programs, all of District 59 is now back in session. Kids Club had 1,199 registrations in the month of August, and registration is still open for the 22-23 school year. In August, the Teen Summer Blast Pool Party had 188 teens in attendance. And then for upcoming events, we have our rummage sale September 16th and 17th at the Sheila Ray Adult Center from 9 to 2. We have a tween overnight camp out at Pirates Cove. That's for 4th and 5th graders. Registration's required. That's September 16th and 17th. September 17th, we have Pioneer Day from 12:30 to 3:30 at the Historical Museum. The 18th is our Fall Carnival from noon to 4 on the Pavilion grounds. And then September 23rd is our Teen Bonfire from 7 to 9 at Olmsted Park. And that concludes my report.
Okay, any questions for Tiffany? Okay, Parks and Planning. Mark?
Facility maintenance staff
facility maintenance staff has completed their work list at the Aquatic Center shutdown. Various tasks included draining, cleaning the pool shells, grinding, painting the lagoon pool and hot tub, life floor tile replacement, and a lot of cleaning. The resurfacing project at the Hattendorf Center playground is also been completed. The cracked and peeling pour-in-place surface has been overlaid in the center portion of the playground, and the rubber tile surface at the 3 storefront pads were also redone. Construction special project staff is working on finishing touches of the reception area at the Hattendorf Center, and the plant of the month this month, September, is Rudbeckia, or black-eyed Susan. It's native to North America and can be found in many of the sign beds here at the Park District and pollinator gardens throughout. That concludes my report.
Okay, anything for Mark? Thank you. Business services update, Brad.
Thank you. Preliminary budget or 2022 financial projections and initial 2023 operational budgets are due next week, and some are due this week, depending on what department you're in. I know we're going over a lot of the capital submissions that were submitted at the end of August. Regarding Fox Run, just some reminders. I know a lot of the leagues are coming, their seasons are coming to the end. The weather was fantastic for a number of the leagues. They really enjoyed the courses here. Jeremy did a fantastic job. So thank him and his staff, as well as the rest of the clubhouse staff. Come out and watch football games. Football season is upon us. It's a great venue to watch the games. Over 22 TVs. You can do that before, during, or after your simulator use. I know simulator leagues are forming. They're kind of juggling between how much league play we want and how much open play for those simulators. So don't hesitate to book those. Upcoming events, Club Championship, September 17th. Not to ruin the surprise, but the executive director has quite the show going on that day. So come out, and if you're not going to watch the golf, there'll be more than one way to take it in. So we're looking forward to that. The Nine and Stein is on September 22nd, and the Halloween Scramble is on October 28th. Sign up while spots remain. That concludes my report.
Okay, any questions? Okay, I just had any for the football games. Anything? Are there any specials during those times that we're offering over there, or
there will be? I don't know what I wanted to get them for today. Got a little sidetracked. I know marketing was over at Fox Run today. The whole team was actually there, so I don't know if they finalized what they were or not. I don't have that information with me. I apologize.
Okay, but they can anticipate that there'll be some
yes,
specials going
and it'll
on.
be communicated.
And yeah,
Daily
okay.
specials.
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, marketing.
Okay.
Kelly.
I don't know if anybody's been over to the Al Hattendorf Center recently, but we just did a renovation of the customer service desk there, so I provided a photo here for the board to see. It opened up the lobby area, and it gave a greater functional workspace for the staff that was working there. So we took down the glass and opened up that area. So it is open Monday through Friday from 9 to 4 to help service our customers at the Hattendorf Center. So stop by and check out the new desk, and we're happy to serve the community from 9 to 4 Monday through Friday.
Okay. Any questions for Kelly? Okay, Executive Director.
I just have one update, President Cook. Today, the administration building experienced water main break. Therefore, it shut down our systems for a while and our power. We're going to be closing the admin building until further notice, until we can get the water main fixed and the power back up. So phone systems and our software programs should be up and running by tomorrow morning. Apologize for any inconvenience today. If you tried calling, we had intermittent service on our phones and other software systems. So we should be up and running by tomorrow morning. And as far as the admin building, we'll open it up once it's safe to do so after the repair to our water main. That concludes our report.
Okay, any questions for Ben? Okay, I'd also like to thank the village for letting us use the chambers for our meeting tonight at last minute notice due to the flooding. We appreciate that we were able to come over and didn't have to cancel or not have it televised for the residents. So thanks again to the village for allowing that. Any new business? I'm sorry, old business. Old business? Any new business? Okay, payment of the bills. I need a motion for payment of the bills August 25th, 2022 in the amount of $237,679.78 and for September 1st, 2022 in the amount of $94,505.84.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, any questions on the bills? Roll call, please.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
Commissioner Wells?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes. Okay, and lastly, the motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Okay, before we adjourn, our next meeting is moved to September 29th, since we're going to be in at the national conference during our normal meeting, which will be the week before. So September 29th will be our next meeting. And that's it. We got a motion, we got a second. All in favor? Did we do a roll call already?
No, we did not.
How about a roll call to adjourn?
Commissioner Wells?
Yes.
Commissioner O'Malley?
Yes, Kathy.
Commissioner Carlson?
Yes.
President Cook?
Yes, this meeting is adjourned.